Yeah, do this one. I like this one.
Okay, so that's actually an interesting thing. I actually covered that. I just like that because I covered it in one of my
Oh, well, there you go.
one
We're
of
gonna get
my
a really good.
one of my rules of engagement things. I talked about that. Actually, wait, no, I meant to talk about it and I forgot to. So,
No, that's okay. Well, here's your chance.
here's my chance to fix it. The key thing there is that MC never had the mortals close to the front, and you always, when you ran, he either had force fields, right? When the force fields ran away, that's what we're talking about focusing. You always have plenty of zealots in front.
Yep.
And you can't run through zealots focus mortals. I mean, technically you can, but it's actually extremely ineffective because you only get a couple of roaches that can actually muscle through the zealots to actually get in range of the mortal. And then meanwhile, the zealots actually do basically more DPS per cost than a mortal does. So the mortal does 33 DPS to armored. The zealots do 12 each. So like 3 zealots is actually killing you faster than one immortal would. So you're almost better off killing the zealots first. And actually, the most effective micro is just to kite backwards away from the zealots as you kill them, because then the mortal's not shooting you because they're staying out of range of it. But in that situation, he was so far into soO's base, he couldn't really kite backwards. So, but he definitely didn't want to try to run through zealots to get him. And then he never actually even got through the zealots that game until the end, and he did actually focus the one immortal down once he was able to get through the zealots. But I mean, that's basically.
It was really good. Just really good control overall, man.
MC's unit positioning was so immaculate that game. Every immortal and zealot and sentry and stalker was just played so perfect.
It seemed like he had like unlimited force fields.
He did. But I mean, I feel the build can't be stopped by road serving unless they engage much earlier.
Or unless you incorporate like drop or something, I guess.
Yeah. Drop is like drop or tunneling claws are both fairly equivalent.
Burrow, yeah.
Burrow plus tunneling claws.
Yep.
Or drop, I think is kind of almost the same thing. Both of those options can actually work.
I like the attempted counterattack for the roaches.
Yes.
I mean, some Protoss players just won't have enough there to defend.
Oh yeah, and the thing is yeah, if MC didn't leave the 1 sentry and 2 extra cannons, he would have lost the game right there. Boom, game over. Because he would lost enough probes at least to basically would have taken his teeth out of the push. But I mean, and then that's actually makes the push weaker that they have to build 2 cannons. So always just check for that if you have an opportunity to.
All right, awesome. Congratulations to JLS or @SeekWizzle.
Did you DM the other guy?
Yes, I did DM. I think it was Justin Richard. I think he asked another question. Okay.
It was.
Good on you, being very proactive about asking questions. I kind of like you.
Yeah.
But yeah, SeekWizzle, I will get you that beta key after this game is concluded. Of course, if you want to ask us questions, tweet at MLG, at ISAxslav, and at Axeltoss. If your question gets asked and answered on screen or on stream, we will go ahead and DM you a beta key. So make sure you're following so we can do that. But yeah, here we are in the Thorzain versus soO. soO again is the highlight player of the day. Yesterday was Flash. We got a ZVT on Antigua Shipyard, and this is always an interesting map for ZVTs.
It is. It's actually one thing I want to ask people now that I have the map in front of me. You can tweet me your response or tweet us or think about it yourself. I don't know if the channel's working. Not for us quite yet, but I mean it would be so crowded anyway.
That's true.
Let's actually give me the mouse for 1 second. I want to ask a question.
I don't want the mouse.
What do people think would happen if we took this map, we made it only 2 spawns, so it always was bottom left, top right, and then we made a ramp right here, right, from low ground to high ground, and then another ramp right here, right? So you could kind of like take a 4th here and go up the ramp, and you could like walk all the way around, and you could do the same thing on this side or this player. You could basically you could.
I like that.
You could get around the map without having to go through the middle. Like you wouldn't
allow
have to.
all the spawns. I like that. Except allow the spawns.
But you can't do that and allow all the spawns.
It was a joke.
Oh yeah, I get it. I'm a little bit slow.
Have a ramp like here, or no. Here, here.
Just have there be no, there's like 5 ways into your base. You're like,
No, I think that's a solid suggestion.
No, I'm gonna try to get that to happen. We'll see.
How big would that ramp be?
It would be like the same ramp as the one from the 3rd, so like a fairly wide ramp. Or I mean, we could make it. That's up for discussion, right? That was my intuition to set a fairly wide ramp, but not as wide as this, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little bit in between that and I don't know.
Maybe you have like an elevator that you put into the game where the units have to go into the elevator.
1 by 1.
Yeah.
It's like the slowest way to
5 by 5. there's like a line.
It'll be like a movie, like 5 Marines go up the elevator and like
Yes.
one Colossi or like one Tempest Winter just storms the elevator and you all get blown up.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Or there's like a bunch of Zealots that get up the elevator and there's like 10 Marines just with their guns pointed at
Yeah,
them.
man, just have Marines dedicated to watching the elevator, make sure no one comes out.
But then
you
like
have to pay money to use the elevator. And you can set like up an economic system in the game itself, as far as.
I just saw the funniest scene right here, right? So there's 5 Zealots waiting in front of the elevator doors.
Okay.
And like there's like like say two Hydras go up the elevator, and his Zealots just instantly jump on them and slice them up, right? And then the elevator goes back down, and Zealots all high-fiving each other, and then they're waiting, the elevator doors open again, and it's like 4 Banings.
Oh.
And the Zealots boom. That'd be pretty funny.
We need elevators in Starcraft2. Dustin Browder, make it happen. But let's talk about this game a little bit. Leans and Roaches on the way here. What's the drone count for soO? He only had 39 drones. He's making a lot of units.
Oh, he's going for the kill. Definitely the Baiting Nest on the way as well. So once the Baiting Nest is so well timed, this is important to know. This build is that you basically start the Baiting Nest when your Roaches spawn, or slightly before they spawn, and then by the time they cross, it depends on map size. But on a map like this, and as they cross the map, right when they get to like the front of the guy's base, your Baiting Nest finishes, and then you can morph all your Zerglings to Banelings right in front of their base. And it's so nice to have it timed out like that, because the earlier you built that Baiting Nest, the less mining time that drone had, right? Because if you can wait till 10 seconds later, that drone you used to build it mines for 10 seconds more. So these are all like little efficiencies that a player like soO is so good at. But he's on a retreat now.
Yeah, he's not actually going to engage, and some Roaches are going to die for free here. Thorzain just completely surprising soO with all those Hellions.
Oh, how many Roaches died? Wait,
Four Roaches died there.
Did Hellions kill
Hellions
4 Roaches
just killed 4
in
Roaches.
one volley?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Oh, about to get 4 more here.
Wow. I thought Roaches counter Hellions.
Well, they do. Right?
No.
Like,
we just saw like 6 Hellions kill.
They don't even have
6 Hellions have killed 6 Roaches just now.
That's impressive. But Thorzain, he's doing an all-in of his own. Marauders.
Oh, is he going to trap them?
There are the Banelings stimming away his Thorzain.
soO almost got that trap. That would have been so amazing if you could trap him. If the Banelings hit the cluster, it would have been he would have stopped the whole army. But as it is, great micro by Thorzain. soO's actually.
Is this just unlucky for soO here? I mean, it's the clash of all-in builds. It's the clash of really high aggressive builds here.
Marauder Hellions like the ultimate all-in build, but I don't know. soO has a lot of Roaches, and his creep spread is so great.
And he has a lot of Lings and
Like,
too.
imagine if you didn't have creep spread, the Marauders would just kite the Roaches forever, right?
Yep.
But with the speed they have on creep, they're actually doing a decent job.
I like how Thorzain is keeping the Hellions in the back, so when the Lings try to hit the Marauders, the Hellions are just there to toast them.
That's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And the Hellions die so fast, the Roaches, that you don't want to expose them.
You gotta keep them away from the Roaches,
yeah.
Pretty fancy.
I thought soO was dead, but this creep spread, I think, is really such.
He's been on top of his inject suit. Look at that, 20 Lings in production. He's been making like so many units throughout this game.
I don't even get this, because he did basically a very aggressive timing build, right? Like off of 38 workers, this mass Roach Baiting attack. So I mean, he's still behind workers, but how did he muster up that attack, but at the same time get that creep spread? Like Zergs typically, when they do an attack like that, they're like, well, why even bother spreading creep? I'm just gonna win or lose an attack, right?
He's pretty fast.
He is. Average is 291 APM, and this is Starcraft2 APM, which is actually way faster if it was in Starcraft 1 or Warcraft 3 or something. You have to multiply by 1.38 to get the actual APM, just because Starcraft time works funny.
Sure.
It's weird like that. This is.
Wait, that doesn't apply to other Blizzard games?
No. Well, other Blizzard games didn't have a built-in APM thing, so it was measured. It was measured using real time.
Got it.
Using a program that would monitor your keystrokes.
Speaking of monitoring, soO is checking on the third base of Thorzain here. Pretty cool move. Gotta be aware of that always. And is it there? Yep, it is there.
So soO just now starting layer at basically 13 minutes. Yeah. And this is just he didn't have the economy because he had to. I mean, he was on such low economy and he had to build so many units to defend. So I would say soO's in a rough spot against Thorzain right now. I mean, this is not pretty. I mean, he's not behind by much in food, but he's got like no tech.
Yeah, like you want to have investors by this point at the very least.
And does he have any upgrades done yet? I guess Thorzain has no upgrades too. Thorzain just starting his first upgrade. So both players really cut a lot out of there. Oh, actually, these Zerglings are.
This is a nifty little counterattack here.
Where's Thorzain's army?
Where is Thorzain's army?
Oh, it was in the middle. He snuck around it.
Ah,
He's clever. He's clever. This guy is clever, and he actually got a lot of See how many workers he's killed. Well, actually, let's wait till it's done. Then we'll see.
Yeah.
He's still not done yet. It's still
positioning, maybe killing a mule there. When you kill a mule, does it count as a kill?
That's an excellent question. Is it worker kill or is that? I mean, I'm sure on a Zerglin it counts as a kill, but on the worker kill tab, I would say no. I'm not positive. So 15. I
Well,
mean,
mule doesn't pick up supply, so maybe that's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, good a little counterattack.
Maybe there was 1 or 2 in the scout that he killed, but no, basically it's like 13, 14 at
He's
least.
going for it again. Sending the links to the bottom right there.
A nice little move there. I mean, he's fast enough too that if they run into stuff, he just runs them away, right? So, that single-handedly almost turned on the game. But wow, Thorzain still with another massive push. Marauder.
Siege. Now, does soO back up his units to defend against this, or does he just continue with the counterattack?
He's got to do the counter. I mean, that many Zerglings are not really gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
well, if you can keep him from retreating and your baneling's hit.
I don't think he had enough. I think they would die instantly.
Fair enough.
I mean, maybe it's a reasonable move, but they're doing so much damage on the counter. Like, I mean, he's cleared out the entire third base, right? And Thorzain can't push fast because of the creep spread.
Oh, Thorzain targeting down the banelings, or at least trying to, but soO has so much here, incorporating the queens as well to potentially transfuse the roaches, but I think Thorzain might have just enough here.
Well, Thorzain's army won't die, but I mean, soO's reinforcements.
Yeah, that'll tell the story.
Beatings, and meanwhile, Thorzain's lost. Oh, wow, that one Zergling's still working away. I wonder. Let's pause that. How many kills does he have? Let's pause that. I want to see how many kills he has. Sorry, guys, I had to do this. Oh wait, click him. He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Oh, only 1 kill.
Anticlimactic.
All right, never mind. Back to the game.
Back to the game.
Oops. All right.
I got it.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be like 10 kills on the one Zerglin. He probably attacked different. Like if he's not focusing, he'll just keep attacking different SCVs who walks by him. So he probably made a lot of SCVs unhappy there, but didn't quite finish them off.
Or the Zerglin was pretending to be an SCV until the perfect.
Oh, that's true. He might have been in camouflage. Yeah. Upgrade-wise, looks like soO's. I mean, he's ahead. He basically they're both 1-1. I mean, well, soO moments away from being 1-1. But Thorzain's armor upgrade's gonna be faster than soO's second armor upgrade, but soO's a lot faster on that second attack upgrade. See how fast he gets that second armor upgrade. Right now, he doesn't have the money. I wonder if he's gonna prioritize that or not. Because he could just get more infestors or something. No, instantly gets the gas. Is he gonna do it? He has the gas now. How much does he want that second carapace upgrade? Or maybe he's going to focus on his attack and reinforcements first?
He's not even like we're on his camera. He's not even on his eco chamber. So
well, he probably would. No,
no,
but he would do it really quick. Okay, there we go. There for hive first. I don't think he cares about the armor very much.
No.
Yeah, he's prioritizing just. Oh, there we go. He got it right now. That was fast.
Yeah.
I barely even saw that eco chamber pop up on the screen. Very fast with his upgrades, getting the spires also going for broodlords. And this game looked bad for him, but now it's looking pretty good for him. I think it was that Zerglin counterattack did so much damage.
Yeah, and of course when a counterattack happens like that, and you do so much damage and your opponent doesn't kill you in that time,
yeah,
you're usually going to be in a pretty solid position. We see him going up to Hive and Spire at the same time here, which implies broodlords, obviously. So we'll have to see if he can get to that point, or if Thorzain decides to mount a push off of 2-2, that would hit pretty much at the perfect time if he did that.
It would definitely hit before hive attack, but I mean, I believe he's got infestors back. I mean, he's not matching up at the front, but I'm pretty sure they're back. Okay, yeah, he's got a couple back there. Infestor Roach is not a bad composition, especially with some of those. I think they're speed banings now. And there's so much creep spread that
Look at all those overlords in the bottom right there. Just
yeah, wow,
let's go over there for a second.
He really wants to pick that up. I really like the creep up. I don't know if I would put that many over. I guess it's bait, right? They send like 10 Marines, you can send like 20 Zerglings, and if you send 20 Marines, you send 40 Zerglings. If they send their whole army, then you just go kill their main, right? It's like it's I guess a drop ship with 8 Marines would be what would be annoying. Pop both those overlords.
Thorzain's starting to slowly leapfrog to the middle of the map here. Now Thorzain needs to start thinking about taking a fourth or denying soO's fourth.
He does. soO's fourth just got up, right?
Yeah.
Very recent. Oh yeah, the creep's not even fully spread out from that. Oh, moving, he's getting ready to flank. This could be really, really cool move.
One of the hardest things.
I love how he's still spreading creep. Like, Thorzain's pushing through creep in the middle, and soO's wrapping it around. He's going to basically surround Thorzain and creep. Oh, Thorzain comes by the... Thorzain just pushed that creep back up. But if he wasn't, it would have been so funny. Like,
I think he's going to move soon.
Oh, here he's going. He's setting up.
For those banelings, I think.
He's setting up the flank.
Oh,
nice fungal.
Sick fungal. But look at this. He just A-moved using the minimap, his bottom army there.
And he's got 2 control groups. You see the bottom will control... 3, but basically he split his army up. One thing I liked about the way he split his army up, I mean, he squashed this, right? This is it. This is,
Yep.
Now Thorzain can't establish his fourth, really. And actually, they're still creep blocking it, which is even more annoying. GG. So, one thing I think that's really cool about the way he split up his army...
Look, he's still playing.
He's still playing. Thorzain's left. He's
Whatever,
bloodthirsty, man. Okay, there we go.
Alright,
One thing that's really cool is a lot of people, let's say they have roach speeding, right? Or roach speed baiting, which is most of his army here. They split up the army, putting all the roaches in one control group and all the other guys in another, right? And then it doesn't work because, like, if your opponent sees that, they can just split up the army correctly and it'll squish it. But if we look, actually, let's rewind and see the way he split up his army. Right here, yeah, here we are.
Am I too far back?
Yeah, a little bit. He actually put a little bit of each composition in there. I think he had some. It was mostly roaches through the back, but I think he had some speedings and bangs in there too. We're gonna get there really soon and just see the way he split up his army. Because that's something I think that helps a lot, is if you make a more equal portion. So yeah, there he is. So he gets a nice mix. See, look at this. Look at this army at the bottom. It's a good mix unit. So like, let's say they run into all tanks, they're okay because the speedings roaches can do that. They run into a bunch of bio, the banings help out. And on the top, it's going to be probably less roaches, but he's got the infestors, which are kind of like roaches, better. So it's a pretty good unit distribution, right? He doesn't put all of one type one way and all the other type other way. It's infestor plus speeding plus baiting from the top, and then roach speeding baiting at the bottom, which I think that was cool.
Yeah. Nice game there from soO. And that will lead us to the last couple matches of the night, which is going to be Oz versus soO. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll get into that. But we're going to be looking through questions in the meantime. So again, if your question gets asked and answered, you'll be messaged a Heart of the Swarm beta key. Which in order to be eligible, you must tweet at MLG, at ISAxslav, and at Axeltoss. And yeah, so be sure to forward your question, and we might answer it, and you might get a